Hi, Keith Abel here, shooting another quick blog post. I read some unfortunate news today about another fairly new network marketing company closing its doors. It's unfortunate on many different levels. First of all, on the broader scheme of things, every time a company closes, it casts a shadow of doubt on the entire industry. Secondly, many very successful distributors who have worked very hard to build their teams up are suddenly without any source of income. And then third, for the new distributors with hopes and dreams of someday having success, they suddenly find themselves faced with the told you so's of the people in their inner circle of friends and family. I want to address these issues on today's post. So first of all, let's address the industry as a whole. There are about 2,000 network marketing companies in the world today, in the United States, distributing over $30 billion worth of goods and services. That's just in the United States alone. About 260 of those companies belong to the Direct Selling Association. There are very few legitimate, successful companies that are not members of the DSA. Most of the companies that are not a part of that association don't even report their sales. So we really don't know how much revenue is and goods are produced and sold by these companies. 6 of the companies that are in the DSA report sales of over $1 billion per year. Hundreds more produce anywhere from $10 million to $1 billion a year through the millions of independent representatives that represent these companies. My company, for example, has been in business now for 17 years and produces over $100 million in revenue with a goal of hitting that $1 billion mark in the next few years. Now, most companies, just like in any other industry, most companies fail, and they do so relatively quickly. Most fall within 12 to 24 months of starting up, and they're quickly replaced by dozens more companies attempting to attract the hearts and minds of a few sales leaders who might lead them to geometric growth and prosperity. Now, most restaurants fell in that same time period. Most dry cleaners fell in that same time period. In fact, many of the companies that we worked for way back in high school have failed and don't even exist any longer. It's just the nature of the free market system and free enterprise. Now, network marketing is a major player in the global economy. The industry has grown 17 out of the past 20 years, including over 90% growth in the past 10 years alone. $110 billion worth of goods and services are sold through this industry worldwide each and every year. Now, let me address the next part of my statement that I made in my opening. Let me talk about the successful distributors that have lost their income source because of the closing of this company. Now, many people feel that getting in on the ground floor of an opportunity is the best way for success in network marketing. I felt that way myself. Of the 14 companies that I joined before I started having success with my current one, most of them were new startup companies, and the majority of them don't even exist anymore. I found that the worst time to join a company is when it first starts up. 95% of all companies fail in their first 5 years, and the exact same thing happens in network marketing, just like the rest of the industry, just like all the rest of the companies out there. None of these companies will tell you that the failure rate is 95% in their promotional materials. Everyone at the start of a company hopes that it's going to have great success and it's going to be there for the long run. No new company has its best foot forward early on. It takes years to develop competent, experienced staff, reliable procedures, and efficient services. The best time to join a company especially a network marketing company, is usually when it's at least 5 years old, because by then it's just demonstrated a commitment and an ability to grow ethically, to stay in business, and to honor its customers and its distributors. The company I represent, like I said before, has been around for nearly 17 years. It's a publicly traded company. It's debt-free. And that experience that they've built over the years has now caused them to enter an explosive growth phase. They have a new compensation program and coding bonuses that have attracted leaders from a multitude of network marketing companies to come and join us. Now, as far as those new distributors, they joined with some hopes and some dreams, and now they're facing ridicule. I just want to encourage them, don't give up. Just remember, network marketing is a business. It's not a hobby. It's not a get-rich-quick scheme. It's not a game. It's not a deal or something in which to dabble. People who treat it lightly, they don't succeed. People who treat it as a new career, a profession, and a business have a reasonable opportunity to make it pay off, and pay off very well. Most invite just a few people to look at it, and then they quit. Those who master it, those who master how to invite people, they invite a few people every day for a year or two. And sometimes with all that practice, they hone the art of listening more than talking. They learn to be interested instead of interesting. They learn how to communicate with people and get people in front of their opportunity. Just like any worthwhile career, it takes time, patience, and repetition. I want to invite you to take a look at what we're doing. Like I mentioned before, we're a well-established company that's going through an explosive growth phase. We have a compelling story. We have products that work, and a compensation plan that's designed to get the new distributor into profit quickly, and it's designed for long-term distributors to have success, for the seasoned professionals. So find out more about what we're doing. Visit aimhighenergy.com, aimhighenergy.com. It's going to take you through a 3-step process of getting some information to you. So visit that website, or feel free to call my information hotline at 866-257-3105. That's 866-257-3105, or aimhighenergy.com. And guys, if you got some value out of this blog, feel free to subscribe to my blog post. Somewhere on this page you'll see a subscribe link. If you found this through YouTube, then the blog post is Aim High with Keith, K-E-I-T-H, Aim High with Keith. So, to find out more about the opportunity, visit aimhighenergy.com or call 866-257-3105.